Welcome to Groucho and the Gentleman Podcast. We getting it in. Enjoy.
As usual, I'm JP Groucho.
And of course, I am the gentleman.
And I'm Allie Al in the background.
And I'm Ev the voice.
Oh,
And we are Groucho. Is this my camera?
what?
Actually, they're all my cameras.
Oh, stunting. For being
Take his
stunting.
That was a Trump response.
Take his
They're all mine.
You guys work for me.
You work for me.
You're fired.
You're fired.
By 81 million people. Sorry.
So set us off, okay? Let's hear that tune.
All right. So
You know, we usually start with a song.
yes, we start with a song.
Try to
So this
stump each
one,
other.
I think I'm gonna be able to stump at least Groucho.
Last time he didn't know They Not Like Us.
You know,
Right.
but listen. I was familiar with the song.
You can't be
But you
familiar.
didn't
right.
know what it was.
You know, and actually, I did a survey. Not everybody
did a
knows.
survey?
I did.
Who'd you
Not
survey?
everybody knows the title
who'd you
of
survey?
songs.
He was
Come
on.
on,
He was
I
on
actually
CNN.
did it on IG, and it was the majority does not know
Of your
Majority of
friends.
who?
does not know the titles to songs. They know the song.
All our
Oh, the titles to a song.
The titles to a
Okay.
song.
You didn't know. You stumped.
Well, I knew the Well, anyway,
He says it like 80 million times in the chorus.
you ready?
Yes.
Oh no, wait, is Bluetooth on?
I hope so. Oh.
Hold on, let's try this again. Hold on, everybody. All right, ready? Let me turn it up.
Okay, no, don't get excited, man. It's because I'm short, I know. Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of she said,
If y'all can see my face, why the hell would I know this?
What the hell is this?
Wait, you gotta wait for the hook.
They Not Like Us.
They're not.
No, you not.
Wait, just wait for the hook. Let's wait for the hook.
Nobody knows this song, but your IG
I'm waiting
followers.
for the hook.
Here we go.
Turn that off.
All right. Well, for you unworldly folk, this group is called the Monkees.
Oh, okay.
I thought it sounded familiar.
Hey, with the monkeys.
People
So
say
remember,
monkey
around the same times as
I love the Monkees.
the Beatles and all that. That
Gotcha.
whole
That was one of my favorite TV shows.
yeah, that monkey. Yeah. So that's who that was.
Wait.
Well, I didn't know they had albums and real music.
What?
I thought they
That's
were-
what they're.
I
That's
just
how
want to
they.
make sure the TV show that we was just singing is the same as that group.
Yes.
Well, they did. Well, actually, I don't know if they had like a real TV show. Was it a real TV show? Sean?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was-
know.
it was
I
a
just
real
wanna make
TV
sure
show.
that if I'm saying, hey, with the monkeys.
That is, yeah, you're
People
right.
say-
Oh yes, it's,
Monkey
it's, it's like I
around.
think it might be the same, but I'm not sure. But this is
That's crazy if there's
Yeah.
a lot of
You stumped
monkeys.
us.
I got him.
You got it.
All right.
Ooh. I feel bad. I've never heard that song.
Anywho,
Never
check
heard-
one for Kenrick.
Ah,
Groucho.
You up on the scoreboard.
Thank you.
And I want all your IG followers that follow him to survey.
Well, I'm gonna send you all the survey that I did about people
Please
not knowing the titles of songs.
Well, you're right, because I don't know the title of any
No,
song.
yes, no, that's not.
I know.
Because
you didn't
I
know
think
the
that's where
song.
Yes.
Well, that's where the
Right.
contention. I thought the
But you didn't
contention
know the
was the
song.
title.
No.
Because
wait.
I did know the beat.
I'm horrible with titles too. I'm horrible with titles, people's names.
Oh yeah. Well,
So,
are you black? No, sorry.
Oh, snap.
that's you.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's jump into
All right,
this
what we jumping
episode, 'cause
into?
we got a whole bunch of things going on.
Yes.
Y'all, listen, we were hanging out last night. God damn it.
This is what happened when you live recordings.
Hondas.
The producer dropped his gun.
Get your hands out my pocket.
Because
Get your hand up, Papa.
he has a new intern. I put quote marks up because we trying to get this young man to free
Blink.
up.
Right. Trying to help blink twice.
Think twice if you
Trying to get this
Slowly.
young man to freedom. Free at last.
Keep us free.
All right.
All
all
right.
jokes
I
aside,
have a plan.
we were
Like,
all
go
hanging
for it.
out last night. The three
Yes.
of us were hanging out last night in order to watch the presidential debate. Lord.
What a hot mess.
I thought Trump nailed it.
Oh, he nailed it all right. He nailed himself to the cross. That's what he did. Let me tell you something. That man is pure entertainment, if not for anything else.
But the saddest part about it is the country's leader can't just be for entertainment.
He shouldn't be for entertainment at all.
all.
Or
Kamala said it well. She's like, the world think you're a fucking joke. I mean, she didn't say fucking in there, but I mean, I know she wanted to
But
say
she
it.
damn near said motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you saw that part, right? She was like,
I'm playing spades with Kamala. Understand? She was here for all the smoke.
she was. The eyes said it all. The face said it all. But the man is a joke. Like world leaders think of him as a joke. They've said it. They've overheard them on mic saying it. But he's a sick man. He doesn't even care.
I thought he nailed it.
Oh, he nailed it. He nailed,
Trying to be
narcissism
impartial,
is what he
I hear
nailed.
you.
No, didn't you see him talk about the people that eat dogs, Haitians that eat dogs?
Oh, Haitians that eat dogs, the people of Springfield, Ohio, is that what the name of the town is? Those poor folks in Springfield. And by the way, he actually fucked up his own quote. It wasn't even dogs, it was ducks or what was it? Some kind of bird.
Geese or something.
Dog.
I like that.
You never confused a dog and a duck?
And
in the late night in a bar?
totally unfounded. Like none of it's proven. None of the town officials have ever said any of that has happened.
No, during the debate, the anchor,
Was like-
I forget the gentleman, he was like,
Fact checked him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he fact checked.
he said, I saw
Big
it on
time.
TV.
Yo,
It's
he
like,
got
no,
checked
we're
with
talking
a
about.
Sharpie.
Yeah,
He's
this is
but
what
I
they said.
spoke to the actual.
But
To the actual mayor.
You know what's like, I always go to the serious side sometimes. What's scary about this entire thing is that because some people feel like initially she wasn't answering the questions that were asked. If you look at people's posts, they're like, I'm not voting. You fucking idiots. A non-vote is a vote.
And it's a dangerous vote.
It's a very, very dangerous
Yeah,
vote.
yeah.
Like, stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about the progression of the debate, if you watch the entire thing, she did try to circle back to some of the questions
She
that
tried.
were asked
She tried.
about her policies and so on and so forth. But you gotta. She sat him down.
She definitely tried
Definitely
to revert back, but when you have such an unhinged imbecile child, it's hard to go back on track. You're like, I mean, she's like, oh my god, it's mad.
I get the not voting thing, and I too. I just don't want Trump to be president, but I don't really fully support Kamala. I think all politicians are pretty much the same.
Kamala.
Kamala. Kamala.
China.
Because as we have seen in the past, the popular vote doesn't really matter.
Right.
Yeah, which
So-
needs a fix.
And Democrats usually win the popular vote. So I get when people are like, okay, why? Because New York is a blue state.
Yeah.
So no matter what, the electoral votes are going to go to Kamala.
You still said it wrong. But
You still said it wrong. Kamala.
She does have a difficult name to say. I
No, it's
can't
not.
front.
So, but here's the thing about
Shamala,
the electoral-
Kamala.
Right. Here's
Wow.
the thing
Her
about
mom
the
is Shamala.
electoral college.
Her mom is
They don't-
Shamala?
They
Yeah.
don't have to vote
That's
as
good.
a block. They don't have to vote as a block.
Yeah.
And they don't have to vote the way the people want either. So that's the thing about the electoral college.
It's a
that people
farce.
Don't understand. Well, again, and I said this on the episode before. What you guys got to understand: when the Constitution was written,
Mm-hmm.
most people in America, let's take blacks out because
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
enslaved. They weren't. The Constitution is not written for them. Most white men, because let's take women out. Women didn't have the right to vote.
Yeah.
Most white men in America could not read and or write. They were farmers.
Yeah.
So when our Constitution is established, it's based upon the fact that, or when the Electoral College was established, it was based upon the fact that these Americans can't read. These men, these white men, can't read. They can't write.
Yeah.
They're not politically savvy. So the Electoral College was put in as a way to check and make sure that a good president would be put in place.
But we don't need it anymore.
Right.
We may not need it anymore. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
establishing
That's the
reason
history.
why it was created.
Yeah.
And
So
was-
and that I did not know, honestly.
Right.
So I have a
But
question.
was it? And I think the same thing is happening. It was created for whoever is in the electoral college to place whoever
But the
they want to
governors
place.
choose
there.
who's going to be in the electoral college.
Right.
So then it's not a real democracy, then, is it?
No.
No, in terms of
Yeah.
choosing who's going to be your president, it's an indirect democracy.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not a direct
It's not a direct democracy.
Because
at
we
all.
don't know. I want to see my electoral voters.
I mean, they're all listed on the public government sites. You can find all of them.
Okay.
You know, so and see, that's another thing that gets me sometimes with just people that just don't pay attention to anything. Like, there's a lot of this stuff that
Are you saying JP don't pay
no, well, not specifically. Not specifically.
Groucho.
I think that you're the one that's doing that.
No.
I'm on your side.
No, yeah, and I wasn't specifically talking about you, but there's a lot of people that complain they don't know. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
but and the doctor.
Yes.
But a lot of people complain about things, and we don't know this, we don't know that. But I'm like, but the information is there. You're just lazy and don't want to. There's a lot of public information online and available to you. Don't say you don't know stuff, because I hear it all the time. I don't know. They don't talk about this. They're not doing this. Yeah, they are. Just go look.
Right. And when you have your $1,000 computer in your hand and you're scrolling and watching TikTok,
go look at that.
And scroll and look at something.
Yeah, so that annoys me very much.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When did this become a smart podcast? I
We
don't
gonna
remember
move
this.
We gonna move.
Last season it was like a bunch of dumb shit. Now y'all all educated. And
We go back and forth.
I mean, we have an educator on.
We do have an educator.
even she says dumb shit sometimes.
Get to the dumb shit.
Okay,
Let's
all right,
get
all
to
right.
the dumb shit.
Okay.
Sit your little ass.
Fight.
You been scolded by the doctor.
Okay,
Fight.
I just didn't know what podcast this was. Okay, I'm back.
Listen, she's right in front of you. She gonna backhand you.
Way to mess up this energy.
Well,
Sounded too
anyway,
good.
listen, Everett, we're gonna go back to our antics soon, but we have to talk about this kind of seriously, because this is a big election.
Right.
If this man gets back into office, everybody's screwed.
That'd be the craziest thing, because he got trials.
It's got trials going on.
Like she said last night, you talk about criminals, bro. Did
You
you look
are.
at yourself?
I loved it when she did that. And yes, I am a Kamala, supporter.
Look how he said it. Look he said the name. You got the name right.
Every syllable.
Kamala.
With the tongue roll.
But listen, this man is a dangerous man. The Supreme Court just gave presidents immunity,
And that's crazy too.
from doing whatever the fuck they want to do. So this narcissist, if he gets back into office, we're screwed.
Right.
Because he's just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna be immune. I could do whatever I want. I can blow up a country. It don't matter.
And it's another crazy part. Like, I got a lot of friends. I won't say a lot, but quite a few friends that actually think that their life would be better under Trump, because their life was so-called better.
Did they give any reason though why it would be better? Like what?
Right.
What?
No, people don't know policies. Just like they say Kamala has no plans, and last night she rattled off mad plans, and it's still like, oh, she.
But do they remember his first term? What did they get anything from that?
Right.
No, we don't get nothing from the president.
So that's what I'm saying. When people start those conversations with me, I just probably just walk away usually, or I don't even bother. I was like, okay, 2 + 2 is 5. Great. We're wonderful. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be rude, but I can't have conversations with people that just say stuff just to say stuff. And that's the scary part. You have people that listen to that man no matter what the hell he says. That's why he does what he does. Because he can just ramble.
That's the worst part. That is the worst part.
And they're like, oh my God, he's fantastic.
I mean, when he said when you were off at your sorority party.
Oh my
right?
God.
So
the sorors. Oh Lord.
The one thing, and I posted this Divine Nine, y'all better form up like Voltron.
Yes. Divine 9 versus J6, because remember he.
Oh
Right.
yes, he said he did a new hashtag, J6.
Right. And that's the whole idea that he reduced it to a J6. What?
That means he calls
he was down with it.
The insurrection. What's the word?
Insurrection.
There we go.
He was down with insurrection.
I was waiting for that.
And they could probably
Not that
use
smart.
that as a
the insurrection that happened on January 6th. He now calls those people J6.
J6.
And-
That's
and-
his new thing.
And just so you know, insurrection is not your penis getting hard or insert. I just want to let you know what an
Going on with
Insurrection, erection.
Anti-High just wants us to get to the antics. We hear you, but this is a serious thing.
Ooh, sorry.
Wait. Glad
Sorry.
that didn't pop up. I'm glad that wasn't. What is happening tonight? This has been.
I was trying to go live for a second,
Jesus
but
Christ.
anyway,
Wait, he
I
said
love y'all.
insurrection, and then you was like, "Hey, I'm having
I'm having an insurrection now.
hey, not in front of me. Don't have no insurrection in front of me."
Or
Well,
me.
Well,
Love
you know,
you.
kind of going
I'm a
back to a little bit of the
father
fun part. So there's this woman I follow on. What? What's wrong with you?
I thought you were gonna say this is woman I fuck.
And why was that funny to you, JP?
No,
Do not
No.
spit
Say it,
any
JP.
juice
Say it.
onto this carpet.
no comment.
No, but there's this woman that I follow. Her, she goes by. Well, I won't say her name because I want to, But anyway, but she's a Jamaican woman and she does, skits. And so she did a skit of the whole debate, and I can't wait to hear her whole thing on
Absolutely.
in the Jamaican
Wait,
accent.
so you're watching skits while we're doing our podcast?
I keep up on the times,
Wow.
to keep up with the
See the
times.
focus, the intense focus. This is why we're winning.
I can multitask, sir.
I hear that.
Yes.
So the last thing I'm gonna say in this debate, Kamala and her looks, the head, the finger, the hand. I swear to y'all, that's my spirit animal, right? I promise y'all, if I could go back and do my dissertation, and I say this all the time, I would have done it on the power of a black woman's pointer finger. Sit down,
That finger.
come here, shut up, put your head up, it did so much, and I'm sitting there like, she was just shutting him down with like, bro, are you serious? Like, the looks were amazing.
The looks are gonna have memes forever.
I hope so.
Forever. I mean, I'm gonna follow them for a while.
Now,
So-
real quick, I saw Chris Christie on The View this morning, and he was like, Trump didn't really look at her because he didn't respect her.
Oh, he doesn't respect women.
He couldn't
No,
handle
he said
her.
he respected Hillary.
He said he
No,
respects
he didn't.
strong men.
Because if you think about the first debate that he had with Hillary, Hillary was sitting down and he kept hovering over her. And then
Oh, yes,
the next
it was
debate,
creepy.
he was
Very
it was
creepy.
creepy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the next debate, she had to get up, and then the next debate it was like everybody sit down.
Yeah.
So Kamala pulled up on him. Like, nah, you gonna shake my hand. As soon as she
And
came
she held
out,
him and pulled him in,
you gonna
just
shake,
like he
she
does.
walked across across it, and it was a small studio,
Mm-hmm.
but she walked across. Nah, let me sun you real fast.
Yep.
I'm the big homie up in here. I was here for all of it. From as soon as she came out, she was like, "You see me."
She took control of that stage.
He couldn't even. If you
Yeah.
think about it, he couldn't even really look in the camera.
He didn't even look at her at all.
I don't think he could see the camera.
Well, he was
The
half
bags
asleep.
under his eyes.
The bags under his eye and the white under the orange. It was very interesting.
I'm gonna tell y'all what my most scariest thing I saw. I think it was like Thursday. Right, I'm in the gym. It's this.
No, you
might be-
wasn't. That's a lie already. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Wow.
And for the viewers that don't know, we're in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Oh,
right?
thanks.
Do or die.
Come shoot us up.
Well, Bed-Stuy's big.
$2.99.
My car.
Bed-Stuy's big. We're
so
good.
I'm in the gym and I'm working out next to this. I guess he's about 6'2", brother
Muscular man. He was trying.
Sounds like my height.
yeah,
Oh wait.
with a MAGA hat
He
on.
said, "Yeah."
Oh, okay.
Lord. Wait. That's serious. Okay.
Yeah, with a MAGA hat on, working out, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Whoa!"
Working out with a hat on is crazy.
Oh, so he deliberately came in there.
Bed-Stuy.
In Bed-Stuy, black dude, regular Bed-Stuy
I told y'all
dude.
these.
That's the scary part. But then I thought about it. Right? That's a black guy voting for a white man. Right? We've been voting for white men all our damn life. So
Yeah, it
so
don't matter that he's white. It's just he's an idiot.
Right.
But that-
Yeah,
it's just a
yeah.
scary
It doesn't
part
matter if he's
that-
white.
That
Actually,
part.
honestly, it doesn't matter if he's white. It's just an
That
idiot,
part,
and he's
'cause everybody
dangerous.
outside of Barack,
He's
and if you wanna
dangerous.
Go back in history, there may have been some rumors of some black presidents in the beginning of the American history having black fathers, or some founding fathers having black fathers. If you think about where Alexander Hamilton was born in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
who your daddy is, right? So we it's not about being white. It's
Yeah, it
about
really
being
isn't.
right.
It's right. And
it's
I think she said something
Yeah.
about. Shouldn't she mention that? She said it's about being right and
Doing
not
the-
dividing.
Doing the things
Yeah.
for the American
Right.
people.
Yeah.
That's your job, not to
Yeah.
entertain us.
Because didn't he try to go back to the whole, and that's when she mentioned that, about the division that he was trying to do, because he tried to talk about her being black again.
Right.
Right.
Well, the commentators asked him, and then
Yeah.
he was like, "I don't know.
I don't know. She's black. She's this. I thought she was like,
She was at a sorority party. All right. Well, let's talk about
Wait,
parties.
let's talk about Ev's punk ass. And what did you do with the MAGA hat, sir?
Oh yes. What
he had it.
happened?
He was like,
with that?
yeah, what, nigga?
So I
Stood on the treadmill right next to him, like,
I text my family, my sister.
You bought him a hat, did you?
Oh my God.
No, my sister-in-law
invited
said,
him to the podcast.
"Well, that's gonna happen.
See?
We got to invite them."
Yeah, I would love to have a MAGA supporter on the podcast.
I didn't do shit.
I will Kamala the shit out of him.
Kamala the shit. I like it. I'm gonna use that moving forward.
But you say your sister did what?
What?
Well, no,
No, he said that's what he
I text my family, and my sister-in-law said, "You should knock his hat off." And I'm like, "Wait, just when I warm up a little bit, then I'll."
Once I do my stretches.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger than me.
Once
He
I
said
finish,
5, 6, 7, 8.
once my Pilates class is over, I'm gonna.
Did you get your
Let me
stretches
get out this
in,
yoga
Everett?
position.
As long as your stretches got
I'm
in.
gonna
you're
show him
good.
who's boss.
So you didn't take his hat then?
Nah.
Okay.
Because he was demure.
Well, segueing into one of our next topics, and
What the hell does demure mean?
Okay, so Allison, you explained it to him very well yesterday. Do you want to take that over again?
So even though Kenrick just said that, I need you, or the gentleman just said that, I need you guys to understand, we do not discuss, we come up with the topics, but we do not discuss what we're going to say when we come up with the topics. But the Groucho really had no understanding what demure was and how it's used right now with TikTok.
So y'all can't see her, but when she does the word demure, she like twists her lip.
Well, because
her wrist up.
it actually goes with the definition, right? Yes.
It's like you're supposed to be very quaint and quiet and cute, but you over the top with shit.
So I don't. Is that like a gay term or something?
No.
Oh,
wait,
my God.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't even know how that's related.
For the audience out there, my audience on IG.
No.
I don't know because
It's like I'm supposed to be
I
like
apologize.
low key cute with it, but at the same time I'm over the top with it.
I still don't get it.
So-
come on, show me your demure.
Demure means that you're somebody that is okay. Let's do it in layman's term, right? You're not you're very for lack of a better term, you're conservative. You're very reserved. Reserved is what it is.
So you're demure.
I'm a reserved person.
Wait, no,
I can be.
No,
I can
'cause
be.
I feel like you're weaponizing.
No, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
You're weaponizing
I know what
that
he's
word.
trying to do.
No, I'm trying to
He's
figure
trying to
out-
make it into like a
Is it a
straight
noun?
gay thing,
No,
but it's
no,
not a gay
definitely
thing.
not. Definitely not. Because
But
you're
no,
a straight man.
Shut up, bitch. No. But essentially, what it means is somebody's composed.
So according
Is
to
it a
Webster,
noun or
right?
a
No,
adjective?
according to Webster's dictionary, it means reserved, modest,
Yeah.
and shy.
Okay,
Like
so
you're
you're not
demure.
demure at all.
Well, no, but there's other parts to it. Like it's just somebody just not just out there and
Why is
just
this word popular all of a sudden?
big? Okay,
Because like people will say I'm demure, but then do something over the top.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
they just the definition was just not unless maybe that was the
Okay,
idea.
so
But
think about like me being kind of reserved, and then Cairo's birthday party.
Okay, I get it now. So it's like Trump saying he's demure and then he goes off and trumps.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yes,
yes, you got it.
Got it.
All right.
and this
What,
is
what
like
are you showing? What are you showing?
I'm doing a quick live just to just a
okay.
quick.
That
one.
is one of his
that was a
surveys.
little- that was a little scary.
He's surveying.
But yeah, so this demure thing was really bothering me to the point where I had to do a post on it because
That is survey.
I really did because I was like, this is getting ridiculous. Listen, I was a journalism major. Writing is everything. Grammar, all that stuff. And people using words incorrectly to me just like really irks me.
So how did they use it incorrectly? What was the irking?
It was actually quite the opposite of what the word
what the word
meant.
means. Yeah.
But
Give me a sentence. Give me an example.
I mean, I don't even
No,
know
because what it is when they say they're demure, they basically show images of how they're over the top.
Yeah.
So it's not like something that's really used in the sentence. Again, it's like, I'm low key.
So they be like, I'm demure, and then they'll show them in a cat outfit or something.
No, they're extra. They're just doing a lot. They're just or
I'm demure, but I'm showing off like this $3,000 Louis Vuitton.
yeah, that's
bag.
not demure.
Okay.
You're eccentric.
I'm shy,
you're
but I got this
showy.
$4,000
I
or
get it,
whatever.
I get it.
I'm
Yeah.
demure, but I got the goddamn Tesla truck van thing,
Yeah.
tank thingy, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that's not demure.
That's not.
Well, I ain't demure because I'll tell you how much this watch costs.
The fact that you're wearing that watch is not demure. So, but anyway, but no, that really annoys me. But but kind of piggybacking off of that, TikTok is an amazing tool. A lot of people have gotten rich off of it. I love that a lot of people were
We need to
able
get
to
rich off of it.
build small businesses off of it. So, if the U.S. government does end up shutting it down, that's terrible. I hope that doesn't happen. But it's redefined how we look at society, how we define words. Like TikTok totally took that word and made it into a completely other definition.
Yeah,
like
it's
yeah.
completely flipped on its head.
It's flipped on its head. So I love, as much as I love it, it's also, it can be dangerous if you're not responsible with it. And I know they have a lot of checks and balances in there to get people, but people still they're just gonna create a new profile.
Yeah, do they? I don't think there's checks and balances in social media, which is the good and bad thing, like you just said about social media, that there's no real
I think
balances or checks.
I think they tried to have them because, like, for instance, they're trying to come out with like new teenage phones so that they don't have social media on them because of the influence. Right?
By the way, Tay's on. Say hello to Tay.
Hey Tay,
What up, Tay?
Hey Tay. I think they try to come out
What
with
up,
like
Tay?
new things in order to check social media because the platforms that kids normally use are their cell phones, and it becomes dangerous. Like, for instance, going into the new school year, well, I'm taking everybody's phone. I've always taken them.
Is that a new,
But that's a new
initiative? Yeah.
That's a new initiative
Yeah.
that all schools are supposed to collect phones from all kids. For me, it's easy because we got metal detectors. The kids know. But when they get on social media and you're bullied on social media, or if you think about it, back in the days, if me and you had a fight, it was a fight.
It was, yeah.
Right.
And that's it.
It wasn't posted and reposted. It didn't go viral.
And the whole Brooklyn didn't know.
The whole
Yeah.
Brooklyn, the whole world.
Thank God.
Because now it's
'cause
about
I
the
got
whole
my ass
world knowing,
whipped
right?
enough
So,
times.
yeah, yeah.
And I done whooped
Like,
that ass.
by that
I
MAGA
ass-
dude, right?
in the gym.
You had flashbacks.
He said that
was willing,
motherfucker
like-
bigger than me. I ain't
Hey,
slapping
man.
that hat off. Y'all ain't see him. I hear you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, Ev.
Well, look, it's the internet is a great thing. It's a great tool, but it can be abused, just like our presidency apparently now can be abused.
Right. Which is
So-
a scary
Which
thing.
is a very scary thing.
And
Yeah.
you know what? To be honest with it, to be honest with you guys, I think the presidency has always been abused. But now it's Trump is like, I'm about to abuse this shit, motherfuckers. What?
Right.
Like, I think that he's just so open and cavalier, which could be
That's his
a
appeal.
safe thing, but it could be a safe thing for us, right? Because he's showing his hand.
Yeah.
Kamala knew how to play it. It's like spades. Well, y'all are West Indians. Forget it.
I mean, I know about
What?
spades.
You
We know about spades. I mean, I don't play it, but I know about spades.
Should have said dominoes. They
I can play some
would've understood.
dominoes.
I'll bust your
I can
ass
play
in
some dominoes.
dominoes,
I could.
See, y'all gonna bust my ass in dominoes. All I'm trying to do is put the numbers with the numbers. I don't know how to read domino chips, right? But with spades, if somebody say I'll play you in spades with my hand face up, that means I'm gonna show you all my cards.
Yeah.
You got to learn. You got to know how to play me. You got to learn. You got to figure out how I'm gonna play these cards. Donald Trump shows us his cards.
Straight up.
Well, I think that's his appeal, especially amongst our people, that they're like, yeah, at least he says it like how it is, and it's like, okay, he's telling you he's a racist, and you think that's gonna benefit
That's
you,
okay, right?
It's like, oh yeah, the racist is gonna go in office and pass policies that's gonna help you. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm very worried because
But I'm voting for him.
Why you say? Well, I mean, we know what you do, so
Well, you don't have to tell people what you're doing behind.
You
the
don't have
scenes
to do
in
behind the
ballot.
scenes,
So we know
but
what you really
yes.
finna do.
Yeah, because you could, he's probably voting Democrat for all we know, or
God willing. And the
God
creek
willing.
don't
Are you
rise.
Groucho? Are you voting Democrat?
My vote, my choice.
Right. It's all about you,
Demure.
bro.
Oh Lord, here we go. The demure.
It's all about you.
Anyway,
Yo, so did y'all see that joint that how Cam Newton was shut down on his own show?
I did not.
No, I didn't. I forgot to. But
Y'all motherfuckers.
but now you're expert.
Homework.
Tell us about it.
So Cam, you know that he has his own podcast.
Yeah.
And he invited, I forgot the lady's name. I'm sorry. She is a doctor. I did forget. He
Isn't
invited,
it Camille or something like that? Okay, then.
I ain't even gonna fuck it up.
Sorry.
He invited this woman on his show, and they were talking about several different topics. But then one came to the topic of relationships, marriage, so on and so forth. And she tore this man a whole new asshole because he talked about the fact that basically, I think he has 8 children by 3 different women, but has a fear of marriage. And she was like, but you're creating, no matter how successful you are, no matter how much you are investing financially and even in terms of love into these households, you're still creating broken homes. Because you can't be
Physically,
in all 3 homes
right, at the same
physically.
time.
That is such a big statement. When you mentioned that yesterday, I never thought of it that way. That is a big,
No, that's a real talk because
yeah.
to get a little
No,
out
the road.
to get a
Nope.
this is what podcasting is to like relate people. Like, I know situations where people will remove the child from the other parent and be like, expect that parent to act as if they're there.
To pick up the slack, you mean?
Right. Like to be like, oh, you're not doing this. It's like, well, you're not physically here with.
So can you really speak to that? You know what I'm saying? Can you?
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand what she's saying when she's like, oh, you have to be physically present.
Right.
Yeah.
In your child's
You can't just
life.
create and then move on.
Just be like, oh, you're throwing money.
I don't think Cam was, because I don't want to throw that on him. I don't think he's creating and moving on.
Yeah.
I think he's creating, being present, but can't physically be present with all 8 unless it's like a sleepover at the same time, right? Like, let's be real about this. If there's 3 different households, let's say you're paying for the mortgage on all 3. Everybody's getting, let's say, the same exact. You, daddy, physically can't be there at the same time. But then also, you got to think about, you may have 3 different styles of mothering.
That's why Africans and polygamy is such a culture, because that is supposed to be the role of a man. Is once you procreate with a woman, you got to take care of that of everything. Like, you can't just be like, you're over there and you got this one over there. It's like, no, now we are all a village, and it's gonna take us as a village to
see. But the one of the bigger differences is, well, let me tell you something. I'm into committed monogamous relationships.
Yeah.
Even in polygamy, those women who know each other have beef with each other too. Because there's a first wife. Like, there is a
hierarchy.
A hierarchy.
There is a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Like, some of them women get treated like side chicks.
Well, look at those Mormon situation. And
I'm not talking about Cam's women. I'm talking about, like, they be getting treated like side chicks.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to think about this whole thing just a little bit differently when it comes to relationships. And do I agree with what she said? Do I agree with what he does? I understand his fear of marriage, and I understand her point.
yes, definitely.
Where's the happy resolve? I don't know, because I'm not in his situation.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. I think that's the problem too. Is like, people try to have a universal happy resolve.
Right.
And there's no
Yeah,
such thing
yeah.
as like, whatever works for you and your relationship is what works for y'all.
There's no cookie cutter
Right.
happiness.
Because
or relationships.
If all of his baby mothers could happen to get along and be good, and
That's good.
that's great. That's,
It makes me think about what's Mariah Carey's guys? That was his name, Nick Cannon. Mm-hmm. What do you have? Like 12 kids
12
now?
kids.
Yeah. And I was watching his show. It's a really good show, by the way. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really good show. And
He has a podcast too, right?
yes, yeah.
Because they all want to be like us.
they not like us. They not like that's a
But
But they need to come
Kendrick
see
Lamar
us.
song.
They need to,
Remember I
that
played
one
it for
that
you
you
last
didn't know.
week?
I'm just saying. Right.
But
I
anyway,
want you to feel like we ganging up on you.
oh
'cause,
no, I'm
sometimes
good.
side
I
with you,
own
too.
it. I own it. I did own it then too.
Yeah, you did.
But what you just said about the Cam Newton thing made me think about Nick Cannon and the situation. And he says he has a because he had a psychologist on this, a very reputable psychologist, a doctor, that was saying it's a kind of an addiction, or of love or something. She was trying to and he was
break.
trying to. Like
For love.
no. Okay, Isaac Hayes.
He knew that song.
Because he be in the clubs like that's his favorite.
But I never thought about it though that seriously until you said that, Allison, about the whole Cam Newton thing, and relating it to Nick Cannon. He has an issue. He needs love.
Right.
And the way he finds that is he loves hard, and he genuinely loves all these women, and he genuinely gave them babies because he wants them. But it's he's not necessarily, and he's there, but he can't be there technically still at the same time.
And I like personally, and my ex-husband is a great father to all 6 of our children,
Mm-hmm.
and I claim my other 3 that I did not give birth to as mine.
Yeah.
Those are my babies. I always wanted to make sure that they didn't feel a way that he was in the house with me and not with them.
Yeah.
Those are my babies. Like if I
And I think
married-
that should be the thinking of all of us as people. And like I said, going back to
Damn,
Africa, I
Ev,
think
we
that's
are kind of serious this episode.
And we are very serious this episode, aren't we?
So what I need you guys in the audience
don't
to
let
know is
Ev make us silly
Right.
buffoons.
But we're not always buffoons.
we're not always buffoons, but
Are you stupid or
sometimes
stupid?
because we're so organic in our talk, and because we really
We
don't
real life
script
people.
anything. Like this is just what y'all get,
And this is how we talk at the bar too. We go from serious to silly to serious to silly to
and
dumb.
even arguing.
And even arguing, yes.
Well, I don't think we've ever argued.
I don't know. We never
Some of us
argued,
have argued.
but we've been in situations on the outskirts of them.
Right.
We should say, yeah.
What's a silly topic you want to talk about, Ev?
Well,
Hey,
why don't we?
I'm just here to just.
To get money. That's
Yeah,
Do
that's
you want to
it.
talk
That's
about?
it.
Do you want to talk about Frankie Beverly and
Frank
Beverly.
and Beverly?
Jones, James Earl Jones?
I think
Wait,
that's one
what?
person. Frank and Beverly.
Oh, Frankie. I don't know.
Frankie.
Frankie Valley. What's his name?
wow.
Yes, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying. Who
No,
died
we don't.
recently?
Who's on first?
What happened?
Nothing. We're back here in production mode. Y'all motherfuckers keep the show going. Don't worry about us over here.
Well, who died
Oh,
recently?
Frankie Beverly.
I said Frankie Beverly at first.
no,
You
said
said Frank
Frankie
and Beverly.
Oh, whatever.
Like
Yeah,
they
same
was
thing.
It's
married.
not whatever.
You can't do that. This
My
is a musical
apologies,
legend.
Frankie and Beverly, separately. But
Your
Why he
mic
don't get to
is
get out
cut
the road?
off.
Look, get out the road.
Get out the road.
Come on.
See?
no, I know who Frankie Beverly is. But no, he recently passed away, 77, fairly young, I think, these days. Right?
Right.
So, like music iconic. But oddly enough, I didn't hear much about his passing in the news. Nor did I hear about James Earl Jones,
That I don't
which is
understand.
very surprising to
Right.
me because he's a big. Besides physically big, he's a huge.
Whoa. How do you know?
God.
No, not fat. I mean, the thing is,
No, we know you don't mean fat.
he's a big guy. He's a
Yeah.
Darth Vader, what is wrong with you?
well, he is a big guy.
What's with you in size? You in crowd
Crowd sizes, people sizes, big backs. You know?
What? Cancel us. I'm a big back, y'all.
She's not a big back. She is not a big back by any means whatsoever.
No, I just need people to understand. Like, we love everybody.
Ali got a big old back. Oh yeah, I done told
Wait,
you
what?
I'll be true. That's
All
a
right.
LL
Well, I didn't go that. I didn't go there.
That's a LL
Look at
Cool
them
J
both
reference.
sweating.
I'm sweating because I'm wearing a
Got the
sweater.
paper towel. Goddamn.
Now, this is what the black folks do. We use paper towels for the sweats.
Lord have
We get
mercy.
real cloths.
Oh no, that's too much.
Is that your bath cloth, man?
That's your bath today. That's a washcloth.
Wipe his ass and then come sit at a
But
podcast.
going back to Frankie Beverly and James, you know, they both contributed so much to.
You was cool with James?
I actually love James. I'm a
know
huge
him?
fan. Well, you know, I call him James, but
That's not your homie. Put some respect on that man's name.
Mr. Jones.
If-
Listen, look. Let me tell you something. He
What
like
is wrong
there was
with
a.
you tonight? These men are dead.
No, I mean,
I didn't say nothing. And what's crazy, I have a friend named James who I just recently found out passed away. R.I.P. to him.
So my favorite thing about James
Well, damn,
is
give-
sorry
can
to
you-
hear
can
about
you
that. But
Can you like soak that in for a second?
Thanks for the condolences.
I even threw out the today.
Christ.
He's like,
I even threw
so.
out the today.
So yeah,
You steamroll right over there. Oh God.
Well,
yeah. Get him out of here.
I am
right
so
past
sorry about your loss.
Are you?
But of Mice and Men, James Earl Jones. Did you see that movie? The book is
That's
great.
how far you going back with James.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. How
You
much I'm a
gotta go back.
fan.
And he's
You gotta go
90
back.
years
Yeah.
old.
I mean, he's 90 years
Yeah.
old, and
I
I'm
don't
a
think
fan.
yeah.
Like he's spanned like generations.
Fences, like you gotta
Yes,
go back.
I mean, he is awesome. He was an awesome.
Darth
He contributed
Vader, yeah.
big to
Oh,
our
that was
society.
definitely an iconic,
Yeah.
legendary actor,
Yeah,
Right.
legendary voice.
let the
Yes,
voice,
the voice.
the voice.
So when I was in undergrad, we had to take this course on something. And our professor read. He looked like James Earl Jones, just didn't have the eye color,
Yeah,
but looked exactly like him, and read the Iliad to us with that iconic voice.
that booming.
Every day. I would not have gotten through the Iliad and the Odyssey. There was no way
Yeah,
in
the
the world.
Iliad is
Ah,
crazy.
it's insane.
I like the Odyssey, but
The Odyssey, yeah.
There's no
Go
way in the
to go to
world
school, people, if y'all don't know what we're talking
Right.
about.
this little
We are
hood
old, though,
project
you know.
kid would have gotten through that book if this man did not stand in front of class and read the entire thing to us.
You know, I wonder, did they ever? It would have been great if they used his voice to kind of do the audio books for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he.
Yes.
I'm
No,
sure
he
he.
has
You
is.
that.
think he
Yeah.
does? Does he have audiobooks?
He got
Do you,
mad
do you know
when
he's the voice of CNN?
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
This
that.
is CNN.
I don't know exactly what show.
This is CNN.
Yeah, he's the
Really?
voice.
I don't know
You
nothing
could be a
about
voice.
CNN.
I wonder why.
Really? Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Never seen that show.
He works for a competitor.
Protect your neck.
And,
Protect your
and,
neck.
and he
I
was
hear
also
you.
the voice of Darth Vader.
Well,
Yes.
everybody knows that
Darth
one.
Vader, yeah.
Even the younger generation knows that. Jesus.
Another gun drop.
That was a light gun. That was a BB
I
gun.
had the tutu. I had the tutu, y'all.
Everybody dropping
Somebody
guns
behind me had the 4-5. I dropped the tutu.
because they try to hold this poor kid hostage.
Oh my gosh.
What's your name, Tyler? Blink twice. Okay. We got you, bro. We got you.
So-
We're here for you.
You know, another topic we
I
wanted
ain't
to
gonna
talk
try to get
about
it.
was the football.
Wait, real quickly,
what?
what's Frankie's song?
You can't put me on the spot like this.
We sang it in the beginning.
You tell
No,
me.
we're going to sing it on the outro.
We're gonna sing at the
Remember?
outro. There we go. Moving on.
Yes, move on.
I'm sure that you.
You make me.
Yes. A good black song.
Wait, what?
Black song. The
So
black-
what do you
It's a
put in
black.
potato
It's a
salad?
black song.
What do you
black
put in your
song.
potato salad, bro?
Raisins.
Not raisins.
Okay. Just making sure. And no curry either.
And no curry. Who puts curry in?
You don't put curry in your curry chicken.
I do. Hey, you know what? Between you and Anthony, I gotta tell you.
What is it? The blandest curry
Between
chicken
you and
you ever tasted?
Anthony?
Huh?
Yes.
No, there's a long story behind
And
this.
wait, and you're Jamaican.
No.
So he says.
Listen, there's a big chunk of this story missing.
He's the
but we won't go
Kamala.
there right now
No, I
because
think we need to dive
no,
into the
no, we
show.
won't dive into that because we got other things to talk about.
Did you put barbecue sauce?
Okay, we're gonna go back this really quick. Okay, so we were going camping upstate. Glamping. It wasn't really
Glamping.
yeah.
I was in the house.
We were in a house.
There was no tents for
But it
us.
was a farm. So
It was.
We
It
spoke
was.
about this on the past
with
episode.
llamas
Right.
and sheep and goats and eggs and shit.
I ain't see the sheep, the goat, the
you see any
egg,
of them?
unless I cooked it. There was no me stepping outside.
Oh, so you were eating animals.
No, I
Oh.
was not. Listen, I ate whatever I cooked.
So my thing was, we also were gonna make a dish, right? So I was gonna go do curry chicken. I didn't buy the ingredients before I
You
left.
didn't buy any curry.
Well, I didn't buy. I didn't buy the. I should have bought the curry before I left Brooklyn. But I was like, I can find some curry at Walmart.
Walmart don't have cheap
in the white woods.
And
Amish country.
And by the way, this Walmart we went to was like a mini Walmart. I didn't even know they had mini
country.
Walmarts.
I don't think they have
need y'all to
curry in
understand.
a major Walmart.
I'm not making this up, y'all. We was going.
I fucked up. I did.
All right, thank you.
I've admitted it, but they can't let it go. Especially Anthony.
No, because if you're gonna say I'm gonna make curry chicken and you're in Brooklyn,
Wait,
Well-
Cameron, get all the ingredients. Get.
Well, Anthony did say, you need to get the ingredients before you go. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Oh, good. We can get it on
Yeah.
the way out. We all hitting.
Fucked
No, you're
up.
not,
I fucked
bro.
up. I
No,
did.
you're
I
not.
did. But I am a great cook, by the way, guys. I'm a fantastic cook.
He actually.
Whoa.
No, I said I agreed. He just
Listen, I
needs
can
a little
cook.
salt
Well,
sometimes.
listen, next
He
week.
don't cook with salt either.
But I
No
am a
curry
great
and
cook.
Curry chicken, no salt. on things
Well,
that need to
listen,
be salty.
I do use salt. I don't
agree
use
with
it
the
for
no
my.
salt, though.
I don't use it for myself like a lot, but because
I agree
I
with the
don't.
no salt. I don't like.
Yeah, I'm not a massive because all the seasonings have salt in them anyway, so
Yeah.
you don't really need it very much. But salt does play a role in taking the flavor, bringing the flavor out of foods, right? Especially meats. But salt is not. Shut up. And by the way, if you're using salt, that's a problem. I don't even know what that
I
means.
I don't know what kind of meat you eat.
You sold.
Cured meats. I don't know.
They cured. They aged.
Cured
Okay.
beef. But seriously
God, I
though,
need to get out
like
the
yes,
rabbit hole right now. I need to get out the lane.
we're gonna get out the lane. But I fucked up on that curry chicken. But I will make amends because it's been over a year, and they keep on talking
We
about
will
it.
not
What's your
let it
favorite
go.
dish to make?
Salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, salmon is because there's so many different things you can do. Actually, fish in general, there's so many different things you
Didn't
can
you just
do. With.
make a stew whiting?
I did make stew whiting. People don't, but trust me, I don't fry anything. By the way, guys, that's why.
Good.
So
You West
it's
Indian.
either I just don't fry stuff. So
And you're
and
healthy.
I actually made that the other day.
JP, you healthy because you just want a vegetable with
Yeah, because
everything fried.
he wants expensive vegetables. He wants what is it, asparagus.
That's what makes him
shallots.
happy.
Asparagus is great for us fellas.
Well, I'm one of that small percentage that
Yes,
the pea smells and it bothers me. As much as I love asparagus, I have to be careful where I'm eating
And
it
as much
because
as small as you are,
Not where you're
What?
eating it,
That's
where
what you
you're
said.
peeing
You-
it.
you said you were small.
moving on,
Wait.
sir. Anyway, what was this football player we were talking about now?
He got arrested.
Yes.
Well,
Who
he
is
got
it?
detained.
Yeah.
Wrong word. He got detained.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cam Newton. I was like, what? Didn't we already speak about
Ah,
that?
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
We just did, Cam.
We just
No,
okay.
that's why he said football. I forgot about.
No. The one of the topics that
Tyreek
we had, yeah. So what happened
Yes.
there?
Tyreek Hill apparently was on his way to practice and was like right outside his practice grounds, and the cops rolled up on him and treated him like a nigga.
Actually, it wasn't practice. It was
The
It
game.
was the game. It was
From
a
what I
couple
heard,
hours
though-
before the game. Yeah.
From what I heard, he managed it pretty well, though.
He did. But
Yeah.
but here's the issue with how, and I want to say we, but I think I'll say we because I got to think about all of the women that were all of the black women that were killed by cops as well. How we are treated. You can handle it really well and still have the same end result. Somebody choking you, somebody
because of this
Yep.
color.
He's
Yeah.
showing his skin, his whiteness.
But do you think that he probably didn't have such a bigger issue, or the usual issues that we have when we're stopped as black people, because of his celebrity status? Like, you know, do you think that lessened maybe the intensity of it?
No, because it was intense.
It was intense, but once
I think
they
they added to it. Yes,
right.
Definitely.
The attitude was, well, celebrity.
I mean, I honestly didn't fully follow the story because I'm tired of like, what are we gonna do about it? Like, I'm ready to. I'm at the point of action. Like, all right,
Well,
we
what
just
would
gonna
the
keep getting
action
dragged
be?
out of the cars and
I mean, I don't know what the action would be at this point, because I feel like in order for anything to change when
Are
it
those
comes
cops
to
gonna get-
policing, you have to just redo the entire system.
Well,
And-
one cop was placed, and not enough, but one cop was placed on like office duty or something like that.
Yeah.
And taken off the streets. To be honest, what I think we need to do about it is we become officers and don't take on the mentality of the officers.
which I think is how he managed it, how he handled it, right? He didn't become aggressive and yeah, because he could have.
Right. He was trying to figure out what
Yeah.
was going on, and there's several different, like his security guard had
Yeah.
camera footage. The cops have body cameras, so on and so forth. But let me say that one more time so we can understand it. I think what we do about it is we become officers without the mentality of officers. And I don't mean that we just let people slide. I think that culturally we have an understanding of each other and speak a different code. We understand, even if I'm dressed this way, that doesn't mean I am this thing.
Yeah.
Even though I drive this car, that doesn't mean that I am this thing. Because, truth be told, I don't know why he was pulled. I think they said he was speeding or something
No,
like
they
that.
said
So it was legitimate. It was a legitimate.
no, they say his tints or something.
Or
Wasn't
the
it?
tint.
Oh, the tint
or even,
was-
like,
But if I could
No
add
speeding?
something, I think the worst thing, like, us living in New York, and once again, I'm gonna call it out, us living in Bed-Stuy.
Why are you determined?
Why not? Why? What
nobody
are we
knows
hiding?
where in Bed-Stuy
My
we
studio
live.
is
Well,
in
I would
say
Bed-Stuy.
299.
BK all day.
Bed-Stuy is
It's like,
big.
it's why are the cops from Long Island policing us
That's
in
true,
Bed-Stuy?
yeah.
So
Right?
that is
we're
another
not
big
applying
issue.
to be cops.
Say again.
That's part of the issue. We're not.
That's part of the
applying to be
problem.
Cops.
Yeah.
The same way we're not applying to be people who, like there's no black male teachers.
I-
You gotta
no,
become
I
a
don't,
teacher.
I don't agree.
Being a
because in
cop is a black
Atlanta-
job.
Atlanta, DC, they're predominantly black cops.
Because they applied to be black
Oh,
cops.
so when you say they, you mean New
Right.
York
I'm
as a
saying
whole?
we are not applying for those positions. So how we
Yeah,
stop
and I
some
think
of that?
Generally, people in
is-
Bed-Stuy look down as working for the cops or being with the cops or anything to do with the cops.
Right. So that's why once again, they don't protect us; they police us, right? Because they're
Right.
coming from another
And
area.
that's a huge difference.
Right. So, I mean, if like in Atlanta and DC, I wonder if they feel they're more protected than policed, and
by their police.
By
And
their
that could be
By
the
other
case.
black people.
But which is why I'm saying we have to apply to become cops without taking on the mentality of the former cop.
But how do we do that, Allison? Because I feel like it's so ingrained now. Because we all do it to each other. We judge each other based on looks and so on. So how do we do that like with immediate effect?
We can't. We
Like-
can't do it as a whole. That's something individuals have to start.
I mean,
with
it's
it.
systemic,
Well,
and
it-
systemic
it
is a huge.
systemic.
Yeah,
it is systemic. Like, so for instance, right? Most schools have a policy where black boys, or kids, most schools, I'm talking about universally, I'm
Yeah.
talking about throughout the country,
yeah.
but it's because of really black boys can't wear hats and hoodies. When you go to Duke University,
Yeah, that's what they used to do all
when
rocket.
you go to Harvard,
Mhm.
is there not a Harvard hoodie on? Is there not a... So
love
because
that.
we just think that it's aesthetically unpleasing and maybe our kids may be scouring, but sometimes maybe our kids are just hiding.
Oh, you remember those ones that
but they
wore
wear
those
masks
white
also.
hoodies? Remember those guys that wore
Let's
the
take
white
the mask
hoodies?
out the way, because
You know, with the holes in the.
But How many black boys were suspended for wearing hats and hoodies simply because they were told time and time again, take your hat off, take your hoodie off. What if my hair not done? Because people don't recognize
But it's just comfortable. I like
or
it.
yeah, I just want to be feel enclosed. But things that we don't recognize is black men pay attention to their hair too.
Yeah.
Me,
yeah.
I do. Look,
I do. I mean, it's going, but I pay
and
attention.
I'm bold.
You know?
But you know, it is. I don't know. I'm in my feelings about that, like because I've had people above me tell me or ask me why I don't ask this boy to take his hood off or his do-rag off because he's still learning.
Yeah, I would say, what does that have to do with his education? He's learning, right? So
aesthetically, we just don't think that it's appealing.
Yeah.
But you know what? We gotta wind down, and do our checkout.
yes.
So, what have y'all been up to? What y'all got going on?
You go first, Groucho.
Yeah.
I am in. Like I said, RP to my homie.
So sorry to hear.
You know,
R.I.P. Cheers up.
Salud.
last time I talked about my father passing, so we're not gonna end on that. Anything cheerful been happening? Nope.
I'm not having it all. What the fuck?
Now I've been chilling. The summer's almost over.
Well, I would say, JP,
I didn't like this summer. This summer sucked.
my summer was great. It was slow in the sense of I did everything in Brooklyn, and I loved it. I just
Did you go to Coney Island?
We didn't make it to Coney Island this summer, but Coney Island will always be there.
Yeah, you sound like Coney
Will
Island.
always be there. But no, seriously though, I didn't do anything this summer. As far as going anywhere, but I actually enjoyed staying around and just chilling,
Doing local stuff.
doing local stuff. I spent a lot of time in the park. You know, I'll tell you what I was doing in the park. You know,
Hey.
you
Oh,
know,
wait, what?
shrooms. Sorry,
Wait, what?
and shrooms in the
I
park.
don't do any of
Shrooms.
that.
None
in
of
the
these
park.
folks here do drugs, but I do shrooms, everybody, and they're fantastic. Shrooms in the park, great.
And you also
It's a
don't
great
curry your
experience.
chicken. That's what
Let's
we've
not go
learned.
back to this chicken foolishness, okay? But anyway, my summer was great. It's fantastic.
Got you.
Allie?
So my summer was great because I got to, travel the world.
Great summers, motherfuckers. Jealous.
I went to New Orleans. I went to it. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, folks. Some people say it. Some people say it this way. I went to Kenya. Of
Kamala.
course, I went to no.
Or Kenya.
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 I went to Bali. I got some new ink on some
Oh,
new
yeah, you got
tattoos.
2 new tattoos, eh?
But most
Tell them
importantly,
how much the tattoos are in Bali.
so these two that I got, they got a little bit more pricey because I think that more Americans are going.
What's pricey?
The two together were about $100.
Yeah.
Damn.
That is, first of all,
How
and
did you
guys,
even
should
get
see
back
how
from
big
Bali?
they are.
Actually,
actually
the
big.
first tattoo I got was like $5 and $5 US.
Yeah.
So, which is why I'm like.
But there's a
they
lot
got
of
little bit-
words in these
Yeah,
two new
they-
ones.
yeah,
And
they are.
for
there's a lot of work
Yeah.
and words. But
In
the
Brooklyn,
most
that should be like 300.
300 or more.
Right.
Yeah.
The most important thing I got to do was spend time with my grandson, my broke
Aw,
best
you did spend a
friend,
lot of time with him.
Cairo. The bar baby,
broke best friend.
my broke best friend, my homie for life. And now I'm even going to call him my legacy
Aw.
because I know
That's a
that
fire
he
name.
secures.
I used to be part of a rap group called Legacy. Fun fact.
Nothing was fun about that. Not a damn thing.
So
Lord have mercy.
we're gonna leave out this way. Kendrick gonna play a song.
Wait.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you don't
Y'all
get involved.
Yeah,
No,
Everett, would you?
y'all
Oh,
invite me.
sorry, Everett. What
And
you do?
y'all
What
it's
do we
just-
need to do
it's
now?
Our bad.
It's just like
Our
you-
producer
you-
is feeling some kind of way.
it's just like y'all invite me to y'all parties.
No,
and y'all
we invite you to
sleepaways
your
and-
parties. We
We
don't
invite you to
invite
your
me.
parties.
we invite you to our parties. You don't
You
invite
don't
us.
invite Kendrick and
I was invited, but I wasn't told the dress code.
You were told. You was told to wear white.
Well, at least you
it
were
was the
invited.
next day, but I mean, I
Next
told
day.
you. So I ain't do shit this summer. So go ahead, continue.
Oh, thanks for interrupting.
So
Well,
that's
at
what you
least
interrupted
ask.
to tell us. You
But
did
I mean,
nothing.
ask. At
No,
least.
but salute the Lobby Studio BK is blowing up. They got a lot,
Right.
new, a lot they got a
Yeah,
lot new
so-
shows going on.
Right.
Yeah, so
They
honestly,
got new workers.
He has staff now.
He has
Twice.
staff.
Blink twice. if you
He
need
has
us.
staff that
We're just
maybe
saying.
next episode.
Would you
he
like
might
to
not,
say
'cause
something on air?
So honestly, that's what we did do this summer was try to like build a business. And
Not try, you are.
Yeah,
You did.
you're right.
You
We're
did.
right.
Yes.
And,
You did,
it's,
and
we're
we're proud of
sitting
you,
here.
brother.
Yeah.
and I gotta say this, the one podcast that's been, I want to say constant, even though y'all have big gaps.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Wow.
No
Wow.
no DJ. No DJ. Is that better?
You say no Kendrick? What?
Hey. Kendrick, not me.
They not like that.
D in that name.
I gotta say, this show has helped me hone my skills because you don't learn.
Yeah, you practice
unless,
with us. That's what
Yeah. I
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah. We've been
enough
practicing with each
shit.
other.
Yeah. I
Move this
did.
while
I
you're
did.
here. Y'all help me carry the sofa over there.
Yeah. So,
Well, cut here. Let's start this all over again.
so I want to say, damn it, I'm trying to say I appreciate y'all mofo's, but y'all won't let me get it out. But
We know, which is why we joke.
We appreciate you
we
because you
appreciate
allowed
you,
us
bro.
to take part in your growth.
And also you push
And we
us.
don't pay. Take that other podcast.
We do pay,
But
guys.
on some real shit, like you push us to be better. You like, yo, y'all got something dope. Why y'all not doing the dope shit y'all do?
Right.
So we appreciate you on the other side. Drinks on you next time.
yeah. Drinks are always on me.
Well, I had one of his little mini beers.
One of his.
Listen, one of the mini beers from the barbecue we wasn't invited to
From the barbecue you weren't invited to.
last summer.
Oh, y'all, damn, y'all remember that? That's crazy.
What, you bought like 400 of them or something?
Yeah.
So when we talk about
I drank
barbecues,
like 350.
everybody knows that this is an iconic song that's played at a barbecue. So come on,
we
and
appreciate
you, too.
Beverly and Mays. Let's do this, Cameron. Let's go.
Whoa!
No, don't do that.
We out of here, y'all.
We out of here. See y'all
Deuces.
next time.
Love you all.
Episode 3
Bye-bye.
Coming soon.
Look out for us. Bye-bye.
Two-step. Wow.
Gintv. Getting it in. We getting it in.